Hi guys, this is Gayl Carlberg. I'm co-principal and creative director here at Richards Carlberg in Houston. We're owned by Stan Richards of the Richards Group in Dallas. Before we get started, I wanted to say, for those of you who decide to pursue getting an advertising degree at UT, that I just want to let you know you're at a really great place. Over the years, consistently, students that come out, the ones I'm most familiar with are art directors and copywriters that come out and really strong sense of good grasp on concept and ready to hire, ready to go to work, which is key. You guys chose to critique the Chevy Belt and Google, and I wanted to start with Chevy Belt. I picked 3 people that I thought did a really good job. I thought overall everybody did a good job, but 3 people really stood out to me. On Chevy Belt, I wanted to start by talking about how Chevy Belt really, if you had done some research on this, and I don't know if you did, but if you had, you would have found out that it's not, no electric cars or hybrid cars are selling as well as everybody had hoped they would. Certainly Chevy Belt hoped they would. And that there actually is a phrase that's been coined that addresses the key problem of why people are resisting it, and it's called range anxiety. People are afraid of, going, how many, charging stations are there out there? How will I, will I get stranded somewhere, or get, stuck somewhere and not be able to get back? So that, range anxiety, this is what this ad was trying to address. They are trying to get the people that are on the fence and convince them that on a full tank of gas, letting them know there's a gas engine and a full charge, that you can go 375 miles and get home without a charge. So that is the key of this. The person I picked as number 3 actually was a person who, if this had been the introductory ad for Belt, would have been somebody I might have considered to pick as number 1, because it's very clever, well written, well laid out, but off strategy. So this would have been a great introductory ad, I think. Clever headline, take charge of life, good layout, good use of white space, copy is well written, really gets to the point, but to the wrong point for what Chevy Belt was trying to accomplish here. One thing that was really clever that I didn't notice until later on was this little treatment here, the flap. It might have been good to put a little cue here, like see what's under the hood, take a look under the hood, something along that line. I thought it was really great. This, again, very clever ad. I think you have a really good future in this, and this was done by Karen Chen. Karen, good job. I hope you do pursue advertising. You definitely got what it takes. So congratulations. My number 3 pick. Had it been more on strategy, you would have been higher up. My number 2 pick is also for Chevy Belt, and this one was done, has, again, a good sense of layout, had a strong type, well-designed, really was a hard-working ad, just not as clever as I would have hoped it to have been, so that's why it's my number 2 pick. But this one is, where will you go? And, great, pretty shot of the car, really nice photograph that shows me a place that I might want to go, that a regular car could get there, and this kind of Victoria's feeling at the top. The copy very honed down to the real key points, told the story great, really did exactly what Chevy was out to do here. The only thing is, it's not as clever as I would have liked it to have been, or it might have been my number 1 pick also. But it's by Alejandra Loya, and I think you did. Also, you really have a future in this if you want to pursue it, so I would encourage you to stick with it for sure. So my number 1 pick was for Google. And just to talk a little bit about Google, Google is, in this case, in this particular ad that I picked, I think it's really important that it's, as a brand, it is so well trusted. We all don't, no one thinks they're out to get money from us or get something from us. We trust the brand. It's free. We all use it. So it has a great brand equity going into this. And this particular person's ad made me laugh. And whenever an ad advertisement makes me laugh or cry or really engages some emotion in me or anyone, it really endears people to the brand and goes a lot further for making the ad stronger. In this case, really clever, and my number one pick goes to Emma Chase. I love this visual in the headline. It completely, I'm a person who, it fits this target. I got a lot of things going on, a lot of things I could use different passwords for. It's a no-no to have the same one. I use the same one or two. So this, and I've got a lot to remember in my life, a lot to keep up with, so multiple passwords is not my favorite thought to do, but showing me a trick of how to remember multiple passwords and still be safe, good thing. So this ad pulled me in, made me laugh at myself. I mean, that could be me forgetting my pants, getting on the elevator, going to work. I feel that way some days. Well-written copy, to the point, made me want to read more, made me want to probably go check out more of what they had to say, more tips. The only critique I have on this one is I'm not as crazy about the layout. I think the layout is trying too hard to be clever, and this little dotted line and just doesn't quite work for me. If I were to work with you, I would hone the layout a little bit more, but I think you did a fabulous job, and that's why you're my number one pick. Very, very clever. Definitely pursue this career. You've got a lot of potential. So anyway, great job, guys, and I hope one day that I'll see you guys knocking on my door. Thanks. Bye.